Turning now to the immigration chaos between the border and major cities all over the U.S. Buses carrying hundreds of asylum seekers have been seen dropping off people not far from where Dre is in New Jersey, where those immigrants are taking trains into New York City. Now, some New Jersey mayors say they believe this is to circumvent the Big Apple's latest order that limits when and where buses can drop off new arrivals. Manhattan has been overwhelmed by the sheer number of those seeking shelter. Both Democrat and Republican lawmakers, they've been calling on the federal government and the Biden administration to do more to stop the flood of immigrants crossing illegally into our country. But now Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, will tour the southern border on Wednesday. Customs and Border Protection sources telling News Nation December hit a record for crossings. Jorge Ventura is in Eagle Pass now live for more on those numbers. Jorge?
Good morning, Adrian. So those migrant encounters across the southern border continue to reach record levels, and this comes as the Senate is struggling to hammer out a new border deal, now prompting border visits by lawmakers. Speaker Mike Johnson will be visiting the southern border tomorrow in Eagle Pass alongside 60 other GOP lawmakers. Johnson recently sent a letter to President Biden urging the president to take executive action on the border crisis during the migrant surge in December and to reinstate Trump's hard-line border policies like remain in Mexico. Johnson saying in the letter, quote, "We are now more vulnerable to a terrorist attack on our homeland than ever," adding that ending those policies have undermined America's sovereignty and security. CBP sources confirming with News Nation that agents encountered more than 300,000 migrants in the month of December, around the same population as the city of Cincinnati, and well past the previous record also set under the Biden administration when agents encountered more than 269,000 migrants in September of last year. The Tucson sector in Arizona led all sectors with over 80,000 migrant encounters, where agents are seeing a surge in migrants from African countries entering in areas like Lukeville and San Miguel. The Del Rio sector, which includes Eagle Pass, registered over 71,000 migrant encounters, majority of those migrants being Venezuelan. And the third was the San Diego sector, where agents encountered over 34,000 migrants and are seeing a surge in Chinese nationals crossing illegally. The border crisis continues to put a massive surge on the immigration court system that currently has under 800 immigration judges and are now overseeing 3 million pending cases at the moment. Adrian and Marky.
Yeah, the numbers just continue to be staggering and will be so as we move into 2024. Jorge, thank you. Let's turn now to the president of the National Border Patrol Council, Brandon Judd. Brandon, happy New Year to you. Thanks for joining us this morning. As you know, House Speaker Mike Johnson will be in Eagle Pass tomorrow. The city has been dubbed the epicenter of the 2023 undocumented migrant crisis.